Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Learn with VR. In today's video, we are going to understand one of the most important and easy sorting techniques in data structure, that is insertion sort. If you are preparing for exams, placement or learning DSA for the first time, this topic is very important because insertion sort helps you understand how sorting technique actually works step by step. You will clearly understand how elements are compared, shifted, and placed in their correct position. In this video, I will explain what is insertion sort, how it works internally, step-by-step example with shifting, number of comparisons and passes, the program in C, and finally algorithm of it. So make sure you watch this video till the end to clearly understand the concept completely. So let's get started. So linear sorting is a simple sorting algorithm that builds the final sorted array one element at a time, right? By inserting each element into its correct position. All right. So it works similar basically to arranging the playing cards in your hand, right? If we compare the current element with the previous element and shift a larger element to the right, okay, then your insertion sort works basically. So how it works? So you can simply check this thing that we have to start from the next index means from 0. Okay, so you can say start from the second element, okay, and then compare it with the previous element. Shift if it's large element, okay, so we have to shift at the right side. Okay, so shift larger element to the right side and insert the element in correct position and repeat until the array is sorted. Okay, so let's take a small example of insertion sort. So here I have written example where I have array elements this 25, 15, 30, 10, 55 and 40, and these are the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now first pass. So in this pass we are doing only one comparison. Here I have taken 15 as a key value. Okay. So I have written here key value as 15. Okay. And we have to compare it with the 25. So when we are comparing with the 25, so you will see 15 is smaller than 25. So we have to shift. Okay, but which element we have to shift? We have to shift 25 to the right side. This is the right side, you can say. Okay, 25 need to shift at the right side. So we are doing shifting at the right side. So now this array will looks like 25. You are shifting 25 here also. So this 15 now change as 25. Okay, so you have already stored 15 value in key. All right, so 25 will shift in the next location. This 20, it looks like this 25, 25, 30, 10, 55 and 40. These elements in your array right now. Okay, now insert this 15 at the correct position. What is the correct position of it? This 0 index will be the correct position. So after one pass you will shift one element actually, okay, in the right location. That is, you can say 15. Okay, right now it's not yet in a right position, but when you are checking 15 and 25, so with the help of 15, 25, with the help of comparison, you will see these two are right now in the right location. Okay. Now, next pass. When we'll do next pass, one comparison we will do in this also, 30. Okay. Now, this 30 having a key value. Once we are saying 30 is having a key value, that time you now to keep comparing it with a 25. So, if you are doing comparison with a 25, okay. So, okay, 30 is greater than 25. So, no shifting should be there. So, do we need to check with 15 also? No, right? If the condition here again false, 30 is greater, that means what? We don't need to do any shifting. Okay. So we will not check with this 15 also. All right. In an insertion, basically, we need to just shift the elements. We have to check all elements, whatever in the left side. 30 here, the left side of 30, 30 is 15 and 25 actually. Okay. This is the left side, this is the right side. All right. So 30 is having left side elements as 15 and 25. So I will check only to 25 now. Why to check in this? If the condition for this is false, then after that we have to check for 15 as well. All right. So here we will see no shifting needed. So we will see the array looks like same. So this is right now your array. All right. This is right now your array. So now pass 3 will say key value now become what? 10. Okay, this 10 will be now key value. So I have stored 10 value in key. Now I will check this 10 with 30 as well. Okay, we will compare with 30. So here we require shifting. So when you are shifting, that means this 30 need to shift in the next location. So now your array will looks like this. So this is your 15, 25, 30 and 30 again, 50 and 5 and 40. Okay, so this 30 you shifted here, 10 is remained here. Okay, now when this is true, then you have to compare with 25 also. Okay, so yes, you will say we are comparing 10 to 10 with 25. So again we need to do shifting. So 25 again need to shift in the next right location, you can say. Okay, so now your array will looks like 15, 25, 25, 30, 55 and 40 remain. These elements remain same. Okay, now we have to compare with this key with 15 also, with this 15 also. So again, it will say it's greater, 15 is greater, so need to shift. Okay, now you are shifting it. Now this 15 is here, this 15 again will shift in this location. So your array will look like this: 15, 15, 25, 30, okay, 55 and 40. These elements will remain same. All right, now once you you shifted all the elements, now place this 10 value, key value, in the right location. So I have did here what? Insert 10. So when we are inserting 10, your array will looks like this. Okay, now after third pass, you can say you will have now array looks like this. So 10, 15, 25, 30, 55 and 40. All right, now next pass. Now we have did 10, 15, 25 here. These we have shifted already. So now your key value is 50. So when you are doing key value 50, then you have to compare with this 50 to the previous element, as we have already discussed in my previous slide. We have to shift large element to the right, and then we have to insert it, and we have to what? We have to compare it with the previous element also. Okay, that we were discussing. All right, so when you are doing your 50 need to check with the previous element, then you will say no shifting required, this is in the right position. Okay, so your array will look like this. So this is your final array, है ना? So same array, there is no shifting, so same elements will be there. Now next pass, when you are doing fifth pass you are doing, now key become what? Now key become 5. Okay, now key is 5. All right, now when you are doing 5 is a key. Okay, this is your array, initial array is right now this. Okay, so key is 5. Okay, now compare it with the right side. So you are comparing this 5 with 50. So shifting required. So 50 need to shift in the right position. So this is how your array will look like. No? Okay, so this is your array. All right, so 50, this 50 shifted, this 50 shifted in the next location, that is again it become 50. Okay, now next step, you have to check this key value to the next element also, this 30 also. Okay, so again it will say shifting required. Okay, so 30 need to shift in the next location. So here 30, 50, 50, but here now 30 will shift in the next location here. So this will also become what? 30. So this is the updated, you can say this is right now updated array. 10, 15, 25, 30, 30, 50 and 40. Now when you have key 5, then again you have to check with, we have to compare 5 with 25. Okay, so again it will require shifting. So 50, 25 will go in this location also. So this will look like your this. So here change in these two elements. All right, so I hope you are getting this. If you are having any kind of doubt, please write in our comment box. Okay, so 50, 50 now in this location. Now this 5 again need to check with 15 as well. So you will say, means compare 5 with 15. Okay, when you are saying this, that means 5 is smaller than 15. So again shifting is required. So 15, this 15 will go in the next location as well, 15, and it will look like this array. Okay, now it will be like this. Now again this 5 need to check with 10 as well. So again 10 will shift and it will look like this now. All right, this is your array right now. Okay, now again final, you have to, once you shifted all the elements, then what? We have to insert the key value. We are inserting key value in the what? In the first location. Now you can say no more element left to compare actually. Okay, no more elements left actually to compare. So now insert 5 at the first position. All right, so now after pass 5, you will see the array looks like this. Now we left with what? 40. Now key value become 40. So key value now become 40. Check this 40 with the previous element. When you are saying this, that means what? 40 is what? Smaller than 50. Yes, then need to shift. When you are shifting, you will see your array, this 50 will go at the right side. Okay, so now right side is going, so your array will looks like this now. Okay, now array will looks like this. So when you are saying this, now insert 40 at that location. You are also checking, here 40 is a key value, you are also checking with 30. Okay, but this is now we have to stop it. Okay, why? Because a condition is false. Okay, means what? That 40 is not less than 30, so we will not shift. Okay, we are stopping here. Right now your array will looks like this. When you will insert your 40 at the correct position here, where the condition was true, that position you have to shift. The condition was false in this 30, so we will not shift here, we will shift here only. All right, so this is how we can say how this your final sorted array will look like this. So this is how your insertion sort works. Okay, so now let's check a small program of it in C language, so that you will have a clear concept of your insertion sort. So let's start a program where I have taken A as a array, ARR as a array name. Okay, and number of elements I have, ij key I have written. Okay, we will write array elements here. All right, now let's make a program for insertion. So for that, first of all, I is required for the passes. Okay, so I am writing I from 1. Okay, I will go till n. All right, so when you have number of elements, okay, sorry, number of passes, that time you can represent it with the help of I as well. Okay, so one more thing, basically, we can take help from this I, that we can simply say what, that I also represent the current element key. Current element means that key, okay, that we want to insert. So it divides the array into two parts, left side, right side. Left side is for sort part, right side is for unsorted part. Okay, so we will start here. Now this is your for loop. Okay, and we have to make, first of all, we have to make what key now? We have to make key. Okay, so just write down key is right now. We have to set key actually. Okay, so ARRI means what is I? I key is what? Next value. As I have already discussed why we are writing next value, we have to compare it with the left side. Previous value से हमें क्या करना? Compare करनी. Okay, now then I will simply write one more loop. Okay, I'm writing for loop this time because we don't know how many iteration we have to perform. Okay, you know where we have to use for loop, while loop, and do while loop. I believe you have already checked my previous video. I have already told you where we have to use which one loop. Okay, so in this time we are not sure about how many loops, how many operations require, how many times we have to go inside our loop. Okay, that is why we are saying we require while loop here. So the purpose of, basically, I'm writing J. Okay, so here I'm writing for J. Okay, the purpose of the J is what? That simple, to move backward, actually backward in the sorted portion. So J is used to move backward in the sort position. It will also compare elements with key, and it shifts also, it will shift what element that are greater than your key. All right, so let's write for the J. So here I'm writing J is greater than your equal to 0 if, right, and one more condition. So I will write if these both conditions are true, then only it will go inside and will update the elements. Okay, key. All right, so I am doing what? If J is greater than equal to 0, if it is true, and if this ARR J is greater than key, if both are equal, both are true, then only it will go inside and will do what? Shift. So I will do shift what? AJ plus 1 will shift in the location of ARR J only. All right, and J will also decrease. All right, so if both conditions are true, that means only now we have to shift, right? Here also one more thing you can write, J equals to I minus 1. J value you have to assign. Where is the I'm not assigning here any value. I'm assigning inside it. Whatever I value, it will say I minus 1. Now J is what? 0. Right now I is 1. J becomes 0 here. Right? Now 0 is equal to 0, and then it will check again what? Again what? ARR 0 is greater than your key or not. If it is, then it needs to shift actually. Okay, and then once you have shifted that element, okay, then you have to update the value of your key. Okay, so AJ plus 1 will get the value of key. All right. Okay, so this is a simple one for your what? For your insertion sort. All right, so I have written I equals to 0, I is smaller than n. Okay, I will increase. Okay, key will get the value of ARRI. That's true. J will get I minus 1. That is also okay. All right, then we have to go for J. Okay, J will get the value of, J will say greater than equal to 0 if it is. And if your ARRJ is greater than your key value, all right, then it will shift the element. It will shift the element as ARRJ plus 1 will get the value of ARRJ, and then J will decrease. We have to check along with all the left side elements now. That's why we are doing J minus minus, and then again J minus minus, again it will check the condition, both condition. If any condition become true, then it will shift, you know, and once the condition become false, then it will say whatever key value you have, it will shift at that J plus 1 location. That's how you can insert the element. All right, now let's print your array. So when you are printing the array, just write down a simple statement so that you will not confuse. Updated elements are, so printf, if you want to print display, okay, and a little space, and no need to use this. Run this code. When you will run this code, you will see an error. Okay, so what is the error? So there should not be any space. I have written a space, remove it. Okay, now run this code. So again A, so we don't have array name A, so we have array name ARR. Just run this code again. Okay, so number of elements we have number of 7 suppose. Okay, so again run. Okay, 7 we have. Okay, now write down the elements. I'm writing 50, 4, 47, 3, 8, whatever you want to write, that's on you. 10. Okay, now your updated elements are 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 40, 50. So these are the elements I have inserted. Now it's become these. Like we have shifted already. Okay, that is, you can say, sort array. So this is your sorted array. All right. So this is a simple program. Here we have write I, right? We have write J. Okay. This I is basically, this I is for what? If you will say, if you want to write it, then you can also say that I represent the key value. Okay, that you want to insert, and it also divided your array into two parts: sorted part and unsorted part. Okay, and in every iteration, in every iteration, you can say the left side. Left side means 0 to I minus 1. Okay, it's already sorted. We take ARR and insert it into the correct position. All right. You can simply say I controls the number of passes as well. So if your array has n number of elements, total passes will become n minus 1. That is why I starts from 1. Okay. Now, the purpose of J. What is the purpose of J? So the purpose of J is what? That basically to move backward in the sorted portion. It also compares the element with key. Okay, it shifts element that are greater than your key. Simply, you can say J is responsible for comparing, shifting, finding correct position. So it moves from right to left inside the sorted part. All right. So that's how it's doing. That's I minus minus we are doing. And then this is what, this is how you can insert the key value in a specific location, in the correct location, you can position, you can say. All right. And then we are updating the elements. So this is how we can say. Now let's check a simple algorithm, how you can write algorithm. Okay. So this is a simple algorithm where we have to start, read the number of elements, right? Read array A of n size values you have written. Okay. Then your I will go from 1. You have to set I equals to 1 and will go till n minus 1. And then you will say key. You have to set key as A of I, whatever I value is, once it starts. So you can say A of 1 value you will assign to your I, sorry, key. Okay. And then you have to set J will get the value of I minus 1. All right. Now check the condition. These two condition, if these two condition only true, then only you have to move inside. Okay, means move to the while body. Okay, now move A of J to the position of AJ plus 1, and J will increase 1 by 1. And once this loop is over, yes, this loop will over, then you have to place your key value to AJ plus 1 and then print your sorted array and stop it. So this is a simple algorithm. Okay, so I hope you got this. This is very simple beta. Okay, so I hope now you clearly understand how insertion sort works, how comparison happens, how shifting take place, and the elements are inserted at how elements are inserted at their correct location and position step by step. So if you practice this once or twice, you will never forget the logic. So also, if you have not watched my previous video, I have already uploaded detailed explanation on bubble sort and selection sort. Make sure you check those videos as well, because understanding of all three sorting techniques will make you basics very strong in a data structure. If this video helped you, so please like the video, share it with your friends who are learning DSA, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss upcoming videos on data structure, C programming, and practice, you can say, preparation for your placement. In the next video, we will continue with another important topic, that is merge sort. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you so much, guys.